Greetings, it's an honor to be with you today. And today the title is Worldliness, Elixir. Draw near to God. And I'm going to be picking on this passage. In particular, I'm talking about James 4:7-8 a lot this week, so bear with me. But I'm talking about a worldliness elixir. That worldliness has been something the church has constantly complained about, and it's a real thing. Because we don't want to lose our identity in the midst of a world that seems to be running away, high speed away from God. But at the same time, we want to be relevant, we want to be effective, but we don't want worldliness to get a grip on the things of God. So I have here what I believe is an elixir from the Word of God to help us combat worldliness. Let's get into it. James 4:7-8. It says, "Submit yourselves therefore to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Draw nigh to God, and he will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded." Today I want to focus in, as the title says, on drawing near to God. And I believe it's important for us to understand what drawing near to God looks like. Because it can sound kind of far-reaching or way out there that you can't grasp it, but let me bring it simply or right next to home. I believe that in drawing near to God, as the Word of God guides us and instructs us, looks like us not only quieting ourselves, but humbling ourselves. And one of the guaranteed ways of doing that is through fasting. I know we don't like to talk about fasting because, boy, we love these plates of food, don't we? We love to eat. And it's the greatest form of self-denial. And it's one of the most rewarding forms, because what you're doing and what you're saying to your flesh and your belly and your body in essence is, you don't tell me what to do, I tell you what to do. And that is such a powerful statement if you understand it. And if you fasted before, you know what I'm talking about. It's so empowering. It causes you to feel empowered, because it's as if you're taking control of yourself and you're bringing your flesh literally into subjection. And what that does is it shifts your focus. Instead of your focus being on the next meal or the next form of entertainment or pleasure, because all of that ties in. If you can get yourself to fast, you'll find out that everything else will fall in line. Because now your focus becomes not so much externally, but it's more of an eternal focus that grips you and senses you and causes you to dig deeper. And in that place right there is where you begin to seek after the things of God, because now the noise has been quieted. Now you can hear God clearly, because you've turned out or tuned out those frequencies that are trying to distract you or disrupt you from your purpose. So I believe that it's a perfect part of the elixir. Now this is just part of the elixir for worldliness, because see, when you begin to do this process of drawing near to God through fasting, you begin to see the things that are of God and not of God. Now, who are we kidding here? We all want to be entertained. We all want to have fun in some form. What's fun for you may not be fun for me, but there are some things that are corrupted, and we get to see their corruption for what it is, and we begin to weed out and remove those things that's causing our walk with God to not be so productive. So I want to challenge somebody today. Worldliness, or eradicating worldliness, starts on an individual basis, and it starts with the individual that makes up in their mind, come with me, I'm going to draw near to God.